Good evening, everyone. I'll try to keep it short, precise, and crispy because I know it's a post-lunch session and most of us must be feeling sleepy. This is a personal emergency response system. Generally, what happens is suppose I'm in an emergency situation and someone is trying to stab me or running behind me to hit me. The first reaction will be that I'll start running. The second would be that I'll try to get in touch with a person who can help me out. And these are the things actually which go through my mind. Whom do I call? Where is the number? What if the person doesn't pick up the call? How do I type a message? How will anyone find me in this moving car? And where am I? What our application does, it automates everything. So the moment I raise an alert, it starts calling the emergency response contacts which I've already fed in at the time when I was registering in the app. It starts sending messages to them. It gives them the location where am I. It takes a pre-audio clip. Now pre-audio clip means I raise an alert right now. So if I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I raise an alert, then this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be recorded. The next thing which happens, it starts tracking, it starts taking a video and transmits it to a control center. What I'll do is I'll ask my colleague George to raise an alert and I'll show you how it happens. Just raise it.
Our application has, as of now, 5 buttons. I don't think it is appearing on the screen there. You can either physically press the button over here, or what we have done is, for example, in case of an emergency, you can just press the power button 5 times. So you can have it in your pocket over here, and somebody comes, you can just press the power button 5 times. I'll just raise the alert right now. So when I do that, it starts recording a video, and at the same time sends out a distress SMS to all your guardians. We call them our call guardians, as well as we'll go to the control center right now. We'll just take a little time to load, and you'll have the location of the user.
See now, he raised an alert and I received a message stating personal alert help, Eyewatch alert activated by George. Please enter the code number which is given and with the link of the website. So once you go there, you put in your mobile number with the alert code and you will come up to a different screen. See, this is the main control center which we have. Now you've seen number 2. This is the alert which is raised by George. When I click on it, yeah, see, I've also started receiving calls. So in case of calls, what happens that at the time of registration, if I fed around 6 mobile numbers, the call will first go to the first contact. If that first contact doesn't pick up, it will go to the second one, then the third one, then the fourth one. The moment a person picks up the call, he'll get to know what is happening at the location where the emergency happened. I'll just show you the details which come in. See, it gives the mobile number, it gives his email ID, his previous alert, how many alerts has he raised before this, the contacts of the emergency person. Now there's another screen which comes up when I click on one of the link there. This is the personal control center, personal information center for George. So everything right from his name, his mobile number, his blood group, his battery strength, the signal strength which the phone has, everything comes in along with the video and audio. In case of BlackBerry, we only take pictures because that's a restriction from the operating system side. There we cannot have video streaming, so that's a slight bit of a thing which is there only in BlackBerry. Now there's some internet connectivity issue. That's why it's not coming. Yeah, no, it's there. I'll just show it to you later. So it works around on 4 operating system. Windows, it is still in development, and I think by in the next 15 days it will be up. It's already there on the App Store, Windows App Store, but it's only for our testing right now. So once it is tested, it will be available for all the public. Now this is what I told you. This starts happening the moment I raise an alert. It sends out SMS, emails up to 8 contacts, places a call. Okay, now we have launched this for the Gurgaon police. There's a specific app for this, Eyewatch Gurgaon. In case a person in Gurgaon raises an alert, the first call goes to their women helpline number, which is I think 1090. So the first call goes to 1090. They have a control center, which I showed you around 2 minutes back. They have a control center, so everything, every response is, every alert raised is visible there. So this is the flow, how it happens. This is the control center which I just showed you. This is the personal, let me see if that's visible. Yeah, see. Now you can see that this is the location which is showing. There are 3 locations which have come in the meanwhile when he actually raised an alert. Now another thing which happens in case of if I'm running, then my location keeps on changing every 2 minutes, every 5 minutes. So we have an option where it keeps on tracking every time. So every 5 minutes or every 10 minutes, it tracks and gives you a new location of the person. So right now, if I'm here, then it will show here. If I move on to Lodi Road, the metro station of Lodi Road, it will show as metro station, then maybe INA or AIMS. Let me check. Yeah, the audio is also here. It's a pre-alert audio. So before raising an alert, whatever was the conversation which was happening is recorded and then transmitted. The reason behind having a pre-alert audio was, in most of the situations, what happens is, I don't know what, if my friend is in emergency, then I don't know what actually led to that emergency. What was the reason behind why it happened? So when you listen to the pre-alert audio before raising an alert, you get to know that why he raised an alert, what was the conversation which was happening, and why does he think that he is threatened or maybe in an emergency. I think the internet connectivity is a bit problem here.
In any case, we would appreciate if you also share some of the challenges and the learnings, and to scale it up, like some of the recommendations which may just emerge based on your experience.
Yeah, sure. Ma'am, actually, we started developing this application around 4 years back. Earlier on, this pre-alert audio and video wasn't there. But eventually what happened, when people started using it, they came up with a lot of ideas, they came up with a lot of suggestions. So now it has evolved. Still, we are going through that evolving phase, because once we implemented it in Gurgaon for Gurgaon Police, they came up with a few things, so we changed them. The control center, they said that we might be requiring the data which is there, because they might need it at a later stage for inquiry and all. So we developed that also. So everything is in an evolving phase. Yes, initially it was something different. Now it is something different, depending upon the experience which we had.
Just wondering, is there any special significance for pressing the button 5 times?
No, the power button here, for example, pressing it 5 times is that, for example, you have the application in the background. So you put it in your pocket, you don't have to go to the application, you can just use the power button 5 times and press it.
Ma'am, the reason 4 or 5 times was like image, like I'm using my phone. It might happen that if it is kept in my pocket, it gets pressed 3 or 4 times. 3 times, 2 times. But generally in a span of 2 seconds, if 4 times it doesn't happen. So it's just kept, just to keep it like easy and simple. The video, let me see if the connectivity is the major issue. Okay, sure.
Is this actively used in Gurgaon?
Yeah, ma'am. It is being used by, they have a control center there.
Do you have any data on how many users
Ma'am, it's approximately 3 lakh throughout the world. It's being used in India and abroad as well. No, it's being used. Gurgaon, do you have around 1,000 people now are using it. That, ma'am, I'm not exactly aware. Yeah, they have the.
So how valid was this video recording when it really happened? Was there an active instance?
Ma'am, we took feedback from the police. They said that they received calls, but the problem is like the people sitting there, they don't know whether the one who received these calls, they don't know whether a person is calling them up or it's through the app. So they are saying that yes, people have been using it, but approximate exact number or maybe somewhere approximate number would be difficult to give. That's
Are you there?
yeah.
Thanks. Do you have some comments or should I go to the next one? Let me invite Chetna Plus.